Logical Zay. It's always more than one way to think about anything. King and Queens, I hope everybody doing good, doing great. Taking care of your health, stand to yourself. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the hype button. Pop your ish in the comment section. I will be checking. Keep it respectful, no disrespect. And remember, a slow grind is better than no grind. As y'all can see by the title, by the thumbnail, what we got going on. Let's get into it.
Guess who say the N-word? Why are you saying it? I know we're solving world hunger, but in addition to that, I think we need the answer to this too. Because why are you saying it? Why are you saying it? There's no reason.
The largest quarrel, not the biggest one, but I would say the most common thing, was this whole idea of Latinos using the N-word. And that had to deal with somebody like Mexican OT, people who were born and raised around blacks, who then thought that it was okay to use the N-word because of their association or relative position to blacks. And most of these artists would confess that they love their black friends and that they felt that they should be able to use the N-word because of their close proximity and understanding.
I grew up hanging with Mexican friends. One of my closest homies when I was younger was a Mexican. And even throughout middle school and high school, I kicked it with Mexicans. I don't recall them saying the N-word as much as they say it now. But I still, in my mind, when I think about it, Mexicans saying the N-word, Asians saying the N-word, anybody that's not black saying the N-word to me just sound weird. It's a little cringy to me. How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about other cultures saying the N-word? Is that acceptable to y'all? It's just always just sounded weird. I don't know why.
Of the black community as to almost being an honorary black person themselves. And that became a widely divided topic between blacks and Latinos in 2025. To the defense of the Hispanics, which I don't agree that non-blacks should use this term, but to their defense, when they are using the term, they themselves, or at least are claiming, it's out of love, out of respect, as if they're one of them. I'll give them that much. And then the ending of that would be GA, even though I disagree with it wholeheartedly. Now, the flip side is you have other Hispanics who show a certain disregard for black Americans in particular, a certain prejudice towards black Americans in particular. And the person that we have today that has been caught doing this is a current Houston Police Department officer by the name of Ashley Gonzalez. Now, I will warn you, what she's going to say is quite graphic. She was smart enough to post this online, but
the amount of times that I will always and forever say that I hate, oh my God,
mind y'all, she's saying with the ER. She's saying the N-word with the ER. And then she's mixing it with the A. Yeah, I hate it, Y'all are, It's amazing how they use our lingo. It's amazing how they love our culture, but hate our skin.
I hate y'all. Like, you, like, I don't.
And she's saying chimps.
Oh, we were slaves this entire, I don't give a, like, for a reason you guys were slaves. You guys don't know anything better than steal. Like, oh my God. Like, I was literally eating food with my friend. He had his, oh my God, like, I don't know, por Dios, por gracias de Dios, I had my wallet next to me, like my whole purse, and those, like, that little small ass decided not to steal my, oh my God, to grab my heel and like, what the ass, but like, whatever, right? Some other, but no homo or nothing. Y'all don't know how good it felt to say, like, out loud, like, goddamn.
Disgusting. And it's amazing how they put themselves, and I'm not going to say all Mexicans, but it's amazing how y'all speak as if y'all are white people. Y'all more so side with them than y'all do us, which is crazy to me. It makes no sense. But again, like I say, y'all love our culture. I don't know. This stuff I ain't going to say it be pissing me off, but it's just goofy to me. Then you came online being an idiot. You came on here being racist and you a cop. You came on here spewing this negative hate, and I guarantee you, you work with black people who will probably have your back quicker than a white person, quicker than anybody else. Probably quicker than your own people would. Black person probably did your makeup in your hair. Funky dog bit.
Oh my God, I felt like I was back in the Marine Corps. Like, I kid you not. I don't know what over me. I grabbed the neck and I was like, come here, you. And oh my God, like, I felt like the world just stopped. Like, it was just peace. Like, I don't know. And then he was just like even I in my head, I was like,
see, they can't even hold it in. The racist just sensation in them, the feeling of it, just they can't bottle it in. They can't cage it. It's so strong, and it has to come out to the point where they're willing to lose their job, lose their career over it. You couldn't even been racist at the crib in privacy. You couldn't have been racist with your homies or whatever the case may be in your own private time. You had to come to social media. What did you think the outcome and the results were going to be when you came to the internet with this? Because imagine us doing it. Imagine us talking how we talk when Kanye talk about the Jews. Huh? When you got Drewski talking about white people. You see the backlash that they get? You see how they want to, and that's a comedian. You know what I mean? Or how they did Kyrie when he said, I mean, come on, man, what are we talking about? And I'm not justifying none of it. I don't think any of it is cool. I don't think spewing no type of hate towards anybody. I stay in my own lane. I love my people. I'm definitely pro-black. You know what I mean? I adore my people. I love to see my people win. I love that when we on top, we shining. You know what I mean? I love our style. I love our hair. I love our fashion. I love the way we walk, the way we talk, the way we carry ourselves, our skin. I love everything about us. I don't think it's cool to talk about nobody. But one thing I'm going to do is highlight my people for sure. And if I ever say anything negative about any other culture, I would never come to the internet about it. You would never hear me make no rant video. Because what is this going to do? See, a lot of y'all put yourself in the line of fire and then try to play victim when you get hit.
Damn.
Goof.
My substance because I called him dog. Like, imagine how many downtown were there. They could have beaten my ass. And then he like stops like, hey, no, just call me. I was like, I was like, oh my God, like, I called you like, world peace.
Now, of course, this
That's
did not
crazy.
get the publicity that Ashley Gonzalez desired. In fact, it worked quite the opposite, especially with community leaders in the Black Houston community.
We out here today, well, tonight actually, in regards to Officer Ashley Gonzalez. Well, I'm going to say used to be Officer Ashley Gonzalez. So I just find it interesting that she was just so bold and emboldened to be talking like that on social media about black people. Okay? And you think you're going to be a police officer in my city over here displaying that kind of behavior?
Yeah, the same way the Jews take a stance, the same way the white people take a stance, the same way that any other culture group up together when somebody is bashing them publicly is the same stance we need to take. See, we be okay with people just disrespecting us. We give them a pat on the back and then we accepting them again. Oh, you back invited to the party, back invited to the barbecue, all that stupid stuff. We got to take a stance, man. We got to start putting them barricades up too. Like, nah, you can't come back over here. Nope, you're not accepted over here. You know what I mean? Even if it's BTA, even if it's both, hey, sometimes, man, people just be out of pocket with our culture and our people, man.
Baby, let me give the community an update. She is no longer working for HPD. She was gone as of today, okay, because she got that belt to that ass. Because what we're not gonna do is tolerate no police officers that's holding a badge and then you're damn racist.
That's fact.
And then when I looked at the video in disgust because she.
Oh, just think about it, right? It's already a line of racist people in many different walks of life and many different careers, right? You know, of course, you got cops, you got judges, you got all that stuff. But just imagine a person like her pulling you over. And then think about the police department and how dangerous it'd be for her to be a cop. Because you know how many people gonna be on her bumper, on her head? You see her out in her squad car, or you see her out at McDonald's somewhere, or you see her at one of these taco stands, or you see her out just anywhere. People are gonna press the line on her. She gonna get phones in her face. Oh, what? She gonna get stuff thrown at her car. Somebody might try to dope fiend her all type. It's just dangerous on both ends. That's man, dang, that's crazy. Because just think about the ulterior motive. Think about her pulling you over, seeing you black and not having your back and just want to give you a ticket or want to arrest you. And I watch so many videos where cops be doing us wrong. And in my mind, I would think like, dang, if that was a Latino or if that was a Mexican, you know what I mean? Or if that was a black cop, that probably would have went a little different. It might have been a little bit more compassion, but we don't even get that with them. I ain't gonna say all of them. But it's just like here lately, it's been a lot of crazy stuff with Mexicans and black people. And of course it's been like that. Like in Cali, man, we used to bump heads with Mexicans so much. And again, like I say, I had a best friend that was Mexican. You got those few who just don't like us for whatever reason. And again, like I say, they love our lingo. They love our culture. They copy our lingo, love our culture, and hate our skin. And I don't get it. Not all of them, but you got those few.
He made it clear about African Americans dropping the M-bombs, calling us monkeys and all this and stuff. First of all, ma'am, you is not to catch me out, because let's be clear, your teeth smaller than that big mouth that you was over there talking about. If we gonna talk, let's talk about that. But what you're not gonna do is talk about black people, and then you're gonna say that, well, when I go to work today, that you're gonna arrest somebody black. So I've been in talks with leadership with HPD. And I made it very clear, because let me tell y'all the difference between the news and the difference between activists and advocates. What we do, we put the belt to the ass and apply the pressure. Okay, the news, they just gonna cover the story. No, we're not gonna cover the story and be done with it. We're gonna follow this, because that is very dangerous.
You in Houston. You in Black Mecca. What? After Atlanta, I'm putting... People say DC, and I think they say Chicago. I think not DC. I think they say DC, but like Atlanta is like the blackest place. I'm putting Houston right under there. Matter of fact, Houston and Atlanta be going neck and neck. They be doing a little back and forth thing. Club scene, I guess, or whatever. But when it comes to black, beautiful black people, those two places, and you thought you was gonna be comfortable cruising, still being a police officer type of, you couldn't have never thought that was gonna be cool or smooth. You couldn't have thought you was going to be living a comfortable life and have a comfortable career being a cop, being a racist cop after a video like that hit the internet. Yeah, you was more than goofy.
Dangerous. That is like a chef that don't wash his hands. Okay? That is how dangerous that is.
Young lady compared Ashley Gonzalez being a police officer to a chef that doesn't wash the hands.
No. She's worse.
I want to go back to some of the commentary that she was making. Number one, this whole idea that she felt relieved when she would arrest the black, call them the N-word, and then how happy she was to do so. She's also using the N-word as if she's a black person, like, I can't stand you N-words, but you guys are chimps or pansies or whatever. And then you just feel so comfortable to post this onto social media. Now, again, guys, I understand people misplay their leverage, but I just can't understand why this person, even if you did feel that way, why would you have the unmitigated gall to put it up there for the world to see? And then,
that's like I say, I'm sure it's a bunch of cops who are racist. I'm sure it's people you probably work with that dislike black people for whatever reason that they dislike us. But I guarantee you, to save face, to save their career, to save they not gonna put nothing out publicly. They gonna talk about it amongst their friends when they have a cookout or, over the dinner table or whatever, but they not coming to the internet. Guaranteed. Nah, unless they just don't give a dang and they just idiots.
I started to hear this.
Unfortunately, she misrepresents good cops, right, who love and protect and want to serve everyone. But the most unfortunate thing is she represents a genre of police officers who think like that.
And then,
so I don't know if she have colleagues that she's in community with on the police department, but I feel like even her colleagues need to be investigated, right? Because if she just felt this free to express that on a video and post it to social media, then yeah, the people around her should also be investigated too.
Now, Donnie on Timeout and the pastor both bring up important arguments. Number one, let's start with the bishop. There are many good cops out there. However, there are some cops like this. And the issue is, how many of these police officers feel that way?
Exactly. You'll never know. You'll never know. You know what I mean? Hitting agendas, hitting motives, hitting hate, secretive hate, however you want to label it, you would never know. That's facts. I mean, and only time will tell. You know what I mean? Again, some people's racism, it can't be contained. It just can't. They can't manage it enough. Like her. It was just coming out. Ancestors were kicking her butt. She just had to expose herself. Lost everything. Is it worth it? There's a difference between you having a bad experience with somebody and they just so happen to be white, Mexican, black, whatever. But for you to say that you hate a whole race of people because you've experienced a situation or two or three with a specific ethnicity group or a race of person. I mean, it just don't make sense to me. I've had encounters with every walk of life. I don't care to hate anybody because I love myself too much. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Hello or goodbye. Talk to me. Do not yell at me. We elevate you to your head. We ain't bleeding your spread love, not hate. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Be great. Go on.